Welcome to another episode of Rewind the Times.
And no leftovers.
Today we're doing two videos. We're going to continue our Nightmare on Elm Street trilogy. The first one is going to be a Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
The Dream Trunk.
No, The Dream Master. And then a Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is...
The Dream Trunk.
Okay, so the first one is a Nightmare on Elm Street 4. It's continuing, like I said, it's continuing the Freddy trilogy. The only thing I like about this movie is Kristen, who was in part 3,
the actor changed.
And the actor changed, and I hate that they changed the actor. And Patricia Arquette, the one who played Kristen in part 3, that was her first movie ever, and I heard she wanted more money, and that's why she didn't come back for part 4. So this starts off with our two victims from the last movie that survives, Kincaid and Joey. And man, I tell you now, man, if you're a big fan of Kincaid, you would have had to see this movie for the first 5 minutes because he did not last. He had a dream, and his dog pissed on Freddy's body, and basically a dog came back to life because of dog's urine. So that's how Freddy came back to life. Yeah, Kincaid's dog peed on Freddy's bones, and he came back to life. And basically what he did was he stabbed him in the chest, and Kincaid suffered a heart attack. And Joey's death, which I think is actually a really cool death, he's laying on his waterbed, and he's watching music videos, and he's looking at a naked girl, and he falls asleep and wakes up, and the girl's in the bed, which is an awesome kill. And basically, Freddy pulls him in the bed and says, "How about this for a wet dream?" and kills him. So it's actually really cool because when Joey's mom walks in the room, she sees Joey in the waterbed, which is, first of all, how did he get in the bed? And he's drowned, which is just so cool. But what's cool about this movie too is every time someone dies, Kristen gets their power, which I love. So when Kincaid dies, she gets Kincaid's strength. When Joey dies, Joey's power was the ability to talk, so I don't know what she would get with that.
But he also got that in real life, because he started talking.
Yeah, he started talking. So I don't, exactly. So I don't know.
Joey's power does not really do anything, because
it's just...
she already knows how to talk.
Yeah, she knows how to talk. So then there is, I forget this, there's another girl in this, it's Tiffany Thiessen. She's like kind of she's kind of like a workout. She loves working out. She goes to the gym and she's working out, and Freddy grabs her arms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, this is an awesome kill. Freddy grabs her arms and kind of like pushes her arm back and turns her into a cockroach, because the whole movie she's talking about how she hates, like, she's always eating fast food and she hates cockroaches and stuff like that. And he turns her into a cockroach and puts her into a roach motel, roach box, and squishes it. And that kill is actually really cool. And then there's another girl. There's a black girl in this movie where she has a hard time breathing, and she wakes up and she's in class with Freddy, and Freddy like sucks the air out of her because she suffers from asthma real bad. And it's really cool when he sucks the air out of her because she turns into like this, looks like a plastic dummy of herself.
She's dried out.
Well, she is dried out, and she's really cool. And there's a side character in this movie called Dan, and Kristen has a crush on Dan. And Dan comes to play a big part because he does survive, and he's in the Dream Child. There's also one more kill in this one. This is a cheap kill, and I remember when the director was talking about this movie. The budget was, they were running out of money and they didn't know what to do. So her brother is a ninja master, and there's a scene where he wakes up and he's in an elevator. And he basically goes down the elevator and he falls into a room and it looks like all ninja stuff. And Freddy's invisible and beats him up. It's a really cheap way to do it, but that's how he dies. So basically she gains all these powers because she's the Dream Master. She can pull people into her dreams and she uses their power. A lot of people like this movie. This is a lot of people's favorite one out of the trilogy. And I like this movie. This is a good one. I mean, do you like this movie? I mean, it is good. The way he dies at the end is I think it's kind of weak. Basically how he dies is they get him into a church, and I don't know, they sprinkle holy water on him again. They throw a cross on his head. Amanda Kruger comes and takes him. His mother. I don't know. I think it's kind of a weak ending, personally. But The Dream Master is a good movie. All right, Colston. But before we go on and we talk about anything else, we always do this. Colston, stand down up. And this is the new Uncle Sam shirt from Gutter Garbs. Me and Colston are gonna watch this movie. I love this shirt. I got one. Colston got one.
I also brought a movie to Dad
Yeah.
that we might watch.
What's that?
Some people might know this movie. It's from Netflix. It's called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
And there's one nudity scene. It's only one.
Okay. But we'll check out the movie. But this shirt that Colston has on, we were actually so me and Colston went shopping.
Big shout out to this person.
Yeah,
big
yeah.
Shout out.
This was cool. So me and Colston went grocery shopping. I think it
Market
was
Basket.
Market Basket. I think we went. I think it was a Monday. We went Monday, and me and Colston both have our Uncle Sam shirts on.
He's made chicken aisle.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for chicken.
No, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yep.
And this guy comes up to me, and he kind of like pushes my shoulder. And I didn't know, I didn't know if he was trying to look at the meat. It was weird the way he like kind of pushed me. He didn't do it in a rude way, but it was odd. So he pushed me, he looked at me, and he goes, horror movies. And he recognized us from our channel, which I thought was really, really cool. And he loved my shirt. And he didn't know that Colston was with me. So I said, oh yeah, I said, Colston's here. And Colston had the shirt, and he was like, oh! And he started shaking hands with Colston, and he was like, he just was so cool. He thought it was so cool that we went to Times and No Leftovers. We do our horror movies. That's the second time I've been spotted. I mean, we don't have a lot of subscribers. I have 100.
Oh yeah, Dad's been spotted at Dunkin' before.
I've been spotted at Dunkin' before, yeah. This was a couple of years ago when I first started the channel. But I got 170 subscribers on Real the Times, and then on
42 on our channel.
On No Leftovers.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
Which I appreciate. And it was just so cool just to be spotted. And he loves our shirt. He was like, dude, that's a great movie.
Because we both have the same shirt on.
So me and Colston are gonna watch this movie, Uncle Sam. We haven't even watched it yet. We know what it is. It's a horror movie on the 4th of July. We can't wait to see it. But we love the shirt. The shirt was an exclusive from Gutter Gobs, and I got them, and I just kind of love the shirts.
Oh, Gutter Gobs came out with new House by the Cemetery shirts.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this it looks like Jeepers Creepers.
We don't. We're not sure with the printers. Tonight at 6:30 they come out. So okay, Colston. So what is your 1 out of 10? 1 out of 10. What would you give this movie?
A 7.
I give this movie like a 6. I give this movie like a 6.5. I like this movie, but I like the Dream Warriors better. I like this movie. I think what takes me out
so far I like out of all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, because I never watched any of them but the reboot. I've liked that one so far.
Well, what takes Dream Warrior. Well, what takes me out of Dream Master is they changed the character. It's so hard.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's so hard seeing Joey and Kincaid have this really heartfelt moment in the beginning of the movie with Kristen when it's played by somebody else. So it's hard for me.
Oh,
really.
and Kristen died.
Oh yeah, Kristen. Yeah, Kristen. How did she die in the movie?
I think. How did she die?
I think Kristen died in a boiler. Oh wow, I forgot about dude. Her death was.
Oh wait.
Her death was. I don't remember her death. It wasn't very like. I think she was inside of. I think she was inside of a boiler inside of Freddy's dream, and that's how she died.
Oh yeah, like he threw him and like where that fire was.
Yeah,
so, like,
it was. Yeah,
that was really.
That's how she died, and Alice took over the power. So that's why Alice kept taking everything. Basically, she inherited her soul.
And my favorite scene about my favorite scene is the end, because she took all of his brother's stuff, like the nunchucks. And then like the little spiky things,
she took a piece of each character that died.
I really like Allison. She's a good.
Yeah, I just don't like that they changed Kristen. Allison doesn't bother me, but I just don't like how they changed Kristen. That bothers
so far,
me.
Nancy probably most likely.
Well, Nancy is the best, and Freddie, but
anyway, like Glenn and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's not part 1. But with this movie, it's just so weird seeing Joey Kincaid have a heartfelt moment with Kristen when it's just even they said it wasn't Patricia Arquette, it was just somebody different. So
no, because Dad took the movie on. Just wait, where's
hold
Kristen?
On. It's just the scene didn't seem so touching because it wasn't the original character. Okay, so what is your favorite death in this movie?
I like Kincaid's death.
The first one, yeah, he just gets stabbed in the chest.
No, because how he stabbed him. because he like put it through and then shoved it up and stuff.
All right. My favorite. Well, I mean, my favorite. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's your choice. My favorite death in this movie is I keep forgetting her name, but she turns into a cockroach. That is awesome. Her arm rip off, and then you see the cockroach arms comes out. I love that.
Like, you know, I don't know if you guys know this feeling, like when like shit. Like, I did not like that kill.
Well, that's why I like it.
I just thought it was disgusting.
Well, that's why I think it's the best kill. It's really gruesome. Freddy always stabs everybody. It's so plain. I like creative kills, and this is definitely a creative kill. And that's what I love about this. Okay. So if they made a NECA figure of what I would too. Unfortunately, they do not make. There is no.
They only make 1 through 3.
No. That's right.
He pulls off the shirt with all the souls.
Yeah, there is no NECA figure for part 4. Hopefully in the future NECA does. NECA probably will.
I'm very happy they made the second one.
Yeah,
because how Dad has it, I know he posted at the NECA tours of his car collection. He has like the fire behind it. That scene is just so good.
Yeah, but there is
That's like one of my favorites.
There is a NECA figure for New Nightmares. So
it's like cloth.
Yeah, it's a cloth one, but I mean for plastic ones they only go up to part 3. So okay, okay, so what was your rating in this movie again?
7.
Okay, I gave this movie like a 6.5. We talked about our favorite death. We talked about
NECA toy.
Our NECA toy. Okay.
And I'm just going to say this again. Out of all of the movies I watched, because I've only watched the reboot, the third one has been my favorite.
Yeah, so far. I mean, today we're gonna watch Freddy's Dead.
But
Freddy's Dead.
Dad's been talking about stuff like people really like the New Nightmare, and I was looking because me and Dad, because people keep This is the thing that Dad doesn't like, when people put up fake trailers for movies.
Oh yeah, we can.
And we were looking at it on YouTube,
and
it shows New Nightmare. Like, he looks scary.
Yeah. Well, wait till you see it. It's actually even Wes Craven loved the idea of New Nightmare. He thought the whole idea of it was really cool. And when you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. No, well, 7th is New Nightmare. That is New Nightmare.
So it's after the 6th one. Because we have to watch the 6th one.
Well, watch that tonight. Yeah, it's Freddy's Dead. Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare is part 6. They don't label. They don't label them. They don't. They're not really. Well, they label them. They number them up to 5, and after that, they're just titles. Yeah. But we know them as 6, 7, 8, whatever they are. So. Alright guys, we're going to come back, we're going to do one more video, we're going to do the Dream Child. We just watched that Monday night, so that's pretty fresh in our heads. So, alright guys, we'll be back in like 2 minutes. And God bless, and remember, like and subscribe.
We really appreciate the subscribe.
Yes, man. God first and family, and until next time.
Deuces.
Peace.